A woman seduced her blind date on their very first meeting. Months later, she gave birth to a child. The man didn't back down. He decided to accept her, believing she would settle down with him after marriage. But things didn't turn out as he had hoped. His wife never cared for the child. She would always dress up and leave, coming home late without any explanation. One day, Jack couldn't take it anymore. He followed his wife and found her in another man's arms at a bar. He tried to talk to her, but her mocking words ignited his anger.
Is he even my son?
You fool.
In a moment of rage, he pushed her. She fell unexpectedly. Jack panicked. When he noticed water dripping from the upstairs bathroom, he became even more desperate. Tragedy struck. Both his wife and child died. Jack was arrested and sentenced to 25 years in prison. However, Jack refused to accept his fate. 10 years later, during a medical visit, he escaped. To evade the police, he entered a supermarket and took a mother and her child hostage, demanding they help him get away. They brought him to Rose's house. Seeing their fear, Jack promised not to hurt, planned to stay only until the police left. He pretended to tie Rose up so they wouldn't be considered his accomplices, carefully making sure she wasn't actually hurt. Perhaps trying to make amends, he took food from the refrigerator and cooked them a meal, even hand-feeding Rose. Watching this gentleman, Rose felt a wave of doubt. Was he really a notorious criminal? Night fell. Patrol cars continued circling. Jack had no choice but to untie Rose and decide to spend the night. The next morning, he prepared breakfast for them. Beau had grown up with just his mother. Over the next few days, he began to get along well with Jack. The police were still in the area, so Jack had no chance to escape and could only stay at Rose's house. In return, he took on all the household chores, cooking, tidying the yard, maintaining the car, even waxing the floors. He taught the boy baseball like a father would. He didn't look like a fugitive, more like a caring father and responsible husband. Gradually, the mother and son grew comfortable with him, and they enjoyed having him around. But the peace didn't last long. An unexpected visit from a neighbor startled Jack. He grabbed Rose and had Beau answer the door. Surprisingly, Beau didn't seek help, but instead deceived the neighbor. To make up for his earlier rudeness, Jack used his special skills to make peach desserts with them. Through this shared activity, their relationship became even stronger. Night, Jack couldn't help but embrace Rose, and she nestled into his arms. In that moment, there seemed to be no fugitive here, only sweet love. But then sirens wailed outside, reminding Jack it was time to leave. During those days, the mother and son had grown attached to Jack, so they begged him to stay. Jack's heart softened, and he stayed that night. Jack and Rose talked all night. The next day, they decided to take the boy and leave together, to start fresh in Canada. Rose went to the bank to withdraw her savings while Jack packed their things. Suddenly, the neighbor burst in. Despite Jack claiming to be a repairman, she recognized him from a wanted poster. Sure enough, police soon arrived and surrounded their house. Seeing this, Jack chose not to involve the mother and son. He walked out alone to face his 25-year sentence. Over the following years, Rose hired many lawyers to reduce Jack's sentence, but her efforts were in vain. However, she never gave up on him. Regular visits, daily letters. Jack refused to see her or accept her letters, hoping his coldness would help her move on. Time passed, but Rose's determination never wavered. Her son grew up and opened a dessert shop using the skills Jack had taught him. Pie even made it into magazines. Years later, Jack completed his sentence and was released. As soon as he got out, he found Rose waiting to take him home. This time, he didn't refuse. After years of separation, their hearts full of true love were reunited once again.